Hello, viewers. This is another episode of Bobby's Vinyl Views. Today, we will be examining the albums of Dominic Chianese. I figured that since the passing of James Gandolfini, the man who played Tony Soprano on The Sopranos, I would examine both of the albums of his co-star, Dominic Chianese, who played his Uncle Junior, who, Uncle Junior, is my favorite character on The Sopranos. And both of the albums here, Hits and Ungrateful Heart, pay tribute to traditional American, popular, and Italian music. Basically the songs that Dominic grew up listening to as a boy. His grandfather used to sing to him songs that he performs mainly on Ungrateful Heart, but also some on Hits also. And Dominic, before The Sopranos, or before he was even an actor, he also played in Godfather Part 2, and before all that, he was an off-Broadway actor, and on the Broadway, and on the stage, and during the dry periods, he he sang in clubs and restaurants and bars to make do and make ends meet. He bought his own guitar, and I believe it's the same guitar he uses on both of the albums here. And it's pretty good. Both of the albums are good tributes to his upbringing, and good tributes to his family, and good tributes to an era that is no more, and basically his home. So, without further ado, let me start with the track list for Hits. Here we go. Alright. Many of these are covers, such as For the Good Times, Santa Lucia, Passing of Time, Guantanamera, State Vicino a Me, Typical New Yorker, Feels Like Home, Ramona, Solamente Una Vez, Shady Grove, Love is Real, True Love Still on My Mind, and of course, Amazing Grace. Those are all the track lists on Hits, or all the tracks on Hits, as listed on Amazon. I've listened to most of them. I can't find some of them, but Love is Real is an original of his. It talks about basically how love should outlast all of the hate in this world, and love is real. And I think out of all the songs on the album, out of all the covers that Dominic does, this is the one that first of all, it's an original song that he wrote, and it is the most empowering because out of all of them, it has the most positive message. On to Ungrateful Love. Or Ungrateful Heart, not Ungrateful Love, duh. So what you're getting here, folks, is 2 albums for the view of one. Haha. Alright. And, the first track on Ungrateful Heart is basically an intro where he dedicates the songs on this album to his grandpa Dominico or whatever, who sang all the songs to him as a boy when he was younger in his childhood, and whenever he would go to his house, his grandpa would always sing to him, and he kind of bestowed Dominic's love of music inside of him. Whoops. Alright, so here we go with the track list. State Veniciami, Ngrato, and he performed that on Sopranos season 3 finale in a club. It was his singing debut on the show. Torna Sorrento, which is a spoken version, by the way, of the Godfather theme song. Porta, Parla Pio Piano, which again is another theme from the Godfather. Mala Frimena, Decatensilo Fui, Lu Cardello, Santa Lucia Luntana, Avusela, O Sol Mio, Mama, Chitara Romana, or Minimello, and sung in Napolitano, which sung in Napolitano is a tribute. It closes out the album and is a tribute to the genre that he performs on here. And basically, the last line of the song is, "If I don't sing, I die," which basically means that Dominic, has this music in his blood, and he loves to sing. He's always loved to sing since the 50s when he was first starting out, even before he was an actor or anything like that. He's always loved to sing, and, he's a good guy, he's a good actor, and now I know that he's a good singer. I've listened to, like I say, most of these tracks, and I can't find some of them, but I've listened to most of them, and he is a very well-trained actor, and he's got a great tenor and a great voice. And as I was listening to these albums, it reminded me of Buca di Beppo, because Buca di Beppo plays Italian music all throughout the restaurants, and it reminded me of a great Italian singer whom I would enjoy listening to on the speakers of Buca di Beppo or any Italian restaurant while I eat a big old plate of spaghetti or any type of pasta and fill my belly. So, these are great albums, Hits and Ungrateful Love, which translates to one of the tracks on here, Cor Ngrato, which, as I say, Uncle Junior performed on the season 3 finale of The Sopranos. And so I think these are great tributes to Dominic's upbringing and his culture and the era that is no more. Unfortunately, I love this era, and if I was around in the 50s, I would have loved to have seen him on stage performing with his guitar. and you still can. He performs at festivals all the time. He performed at 2012 festivals all over. In 2013 also. So again, here is the album cover for Ungrateful Heart, Dominic Chianese, and I'm going to pull up the one for hits. It's available on Amazon. Right here. Dominic's kicking back, enjoying life, as he very well should. He's a great actor and a good singer right now. I know that now. And he's just fantastic. His voice is he's got a great voice. So I would recommend him, and it's available on Amazon. You can find him on eBay. You can find him all over the place. Last.fm has a couple tracks. Doesn't have the full album, but it's got a couple tracks. And if you want a little preview, go there, and then you can buy the whole album if you want to. And I will attach the clip of Uncle Junior on The Sopranos. And by the way, if you want to catch Dominic in another HBO show, he makes occasional